Right then, good morning. Today I am tackling, well, I'm getting back on this, which I'm going to change. I'm going to do something slightly different. And I've cheated a bit. I left you at home. I've been and grabbed the pipe to start plumbing up the Summerhouse, but the cat's already claimed it. You bitch. Right, I'm going to get changed into my garden shit, and I'll meet you in the garden. Hope you're having a good day. Okay, so with this decking frame, if you've been watching the last couple of vlogs, you'll know that this bit weren't straight. Right, so if you come back here, just to remind you, so somewhere else is coming along here, when it gets to there, look, if we carried on, it'd end up going like over there, so I've needed to bring it in. So I've done that, but I've been standing here looking at this across the weekend and going, something don't look right. And I think it's because I've corrected it in line with the patio here. And I'm now thinking maybe I should have corrected it in line with the Summerhouse there. Right, I've stared at it for a few more minutes, and I'm not. I'm just going to leave it. I think it's just one of the things where you've got to trust the process. I think once it's done, and I've carried on building the frame that way, and everything else, I think it'll be okay. Right, so let's just fucking carry on then. I need to do this a bit better, because what I did realise when I cut it here, to make the angle change, I need two blocks here. One for the straight one for this one, and another one for the angle. Because I'm trying to put two of them into that one, and when I'm screwing it tight, it's trying to pull the wood back. So that'll be the first thing. Get this solidified, carry this on. Yeah, let's get to it. Right then, we're making progress. This is in. I've got my two posts. That is level, and I've set the distance from there to there. So whilst that one is setting and this one is setting, I've left this one loose. So when they're both solid, I'll just screw that back on. If you'll watch me use the postcrete, if I was doing full depth holes, 2 foot hole for a proper post, I'd fill it half with water and then pour the postcrete in and then hose on top of it. But I'm not, I'm only doing a little depth, so I ain't doing it like that. Main thing is I want to get on to doing the fucking pipe. I've not done plumbing before, don't really know what I'm doing, so when it gets here, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll figure it out. Same within the Summerhouse, we've got a water heater underneath the sink that it's got to go into, then to a tap. I've got an old boy plumber that I've done a lot of jobs with. I might give him a call just to come and give me a bit of like, put this here right, blah blah blah. But the main thing I know what I'm going to do is just getting the pipe from A to B. So I'm going to come from here down into one of these corners, across into another one of these corners there, stand underneath this lip, or across. Then I think from here I'm just going to go across, and I was going to go underneath the decking and up, because in hindsight it'd be nice to put this in before I put all these bits in. So the question I've got now is, do I just run it in front of the decking underneath the grass, and then obviously when I get to here just dig it down as well, just to get to the corner because the sink's there. Hello sink. Or do I just dig it under the decking? Because I'm like, well, if it's at this side, then if I ever need to get to it, it's not under the decking. But then I'm kind of like, well, why would I ever need to get to it? So I'm going to have lunch, I'm going to have a think, but that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to get this pipe in the ground before I do any more with the wood. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Let me know if you are. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, it helps the channel. I'm feeling more YouTubey lately. I'm like, I am a channel. I'm starting to feel a bit more like, yes, this is what I'm trying to do. So I should encourage you to like the video and perhaps subscribe to the channel and check out my other videos. I'm gonna have lunch. I'm taking a knee. I am very happy that I've dug this time of year when the ground's soft, because if I'd have done it in the summer when the ground was baking, it'd have been solid. Because I've dug in a lot of places over the years. I've done a lot of digging, and my own garden is the worst place I've ever dug. I think it's because it's the end plot. I get a lot of like shit in the ground, bricks, bits of concrete, lots of stones. I've had chunks of tarmac, fucking because of all the trees that were over there before the train track cut them down. Roots, lots of fucking roots. If you watch I need to rename it or something, but the video where I done that skate ramp, I had a digger and I dug out this whole side of the garden because it weren't flat or level at all, and I dug out that trampoline, and yeah, I needed a fucking digger because I'd have been there for years trying to do it by hand. Anywho, my trench is done. I haven't done it that deep, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to get all this loose dirt and just pile it over the top. So it's going to look like some sort of cartoon where like some characters gone onto the ground and went along, and you see the raised dirt where they've been. I managed to dodge my cable because I was very aware I've got a socket over there, and from that the cable comes across to a socket there, and then it goes up to power my shed. And there it is. Cable. But yeah, when I was digging there, I was doing very gentle slices at an angle and kind of feeling, and I managed to do it just under it. It's perfect. Right, I'm going to get the pipe out next. I feel like it's just going to want to stay in a coil and going to be really hard to lay. I don't know. And I don't really want to waste any blocks putting them on top, so I'm just going to see how I get on. But yeah, I'm going to crack on because I've got about an hour till I've got to get the kids. Hope you're all having a good day. Hope you're liking the videos. Like, comment and subscribe, please. Helps the channel. You know what I mean? It's good. I'm biting the bullet now. I'm trying to be more YouTubey because I'd like for this channel to work. I'm going to crack on. I'm happy with that. So that's buried under there. I've got over here plenty of length, because obviously I'm going to come up there because the sink's fucking there behind. Oh, I don't know. Worst case, I can cut it, put a join on it, because I'm going to have plenty spare. It's my little cartoon mound, so pipes all along there. And obviously I know this is going to be a step So I was like, I'm going to need a post in this fucking corner, and so I've put a post there and managed to keep that clean. So once that's set, because I know if I try and bend this pipe out, it'll push that out. So I want that to set, then I can manipulate that pipe. So, but I'm just about to go get the kids, and it's Fight Club tonight, so I won't be doing any more today. I'll just quickly tidy up my tools, because I feel like it's going to rain as well. Oh, I'm fucking tired today. It's pissing me off. I don't know why. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here, but I might potentially catch up with you at the Nippers Fight Club. But if I don't want to happen what I think happened with yesterday's video, or last week when I recorded it and I didn't have a fucking ending on it. So like, comment, subscribe and all that jazz, and I shall see you for tomorrow's video, but I will be either finishing this decking bit, or I'd like to carry on with the water pipe and get that done, but I need to do a bit of research, so we shall see. So I'll see you in tomorrow's video.